How's everyone doing today? I go by Fiadh. I'm an energy and spirit worker, Reiki master, and healing arts practitioner. And today what I wanted to offer was a distance energy healing session with a little bit of cord cutting to support you in releasing old attachments to relationships, to old coworkers and dynamics, friendships, and any kind of interpersonal relationship that feels like it's weighing us down, or maybe we just can't seem to get a person off of our mind, or we're forming a lot of attachments based off those old dynamics that we've had with other people, so that we can better open up and move into our own future, into more healthy, balanced, loving spaces. I hope that makes sense. I was having a lot of trouble putting this into words the second I started filming, so hopefully you understand. It's a cord cutting. We're releasing old dynamics, people that don't serve us anymore, the energy of them, and moving into the new. There we go. I think that's a simpler way of putting it. As I'm filming this, we just moved into Gemini season, which is the Lover's tarot card, making the correct, most aligned choices, taking the higher path for ourselves, as well as all the other things we associate with lovers, with intimacy, with connection. I'm also getting at this because Gemini energy is incredibly ungrounding for me. I really struggle during the season. I mean, I have a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. Basically, most of my loved ones historically have all been Geminis. And a lot of really good friends and people I care about are Geminis. So it's a great month. It's filled with celebration, lots of birthdays. But it's also a bit exhausting, a bit ungrounding. I personally just don't have a lot of Gemini in my chart at all. So I'm Mercury ruled, but it's just not too familiar to me at the same time. Just cleansing the space, focusing my attention on your aura. season also started off weird. I'm feeling chatty, so I'm going to share this. However, yesterday and crossing over into today, I was still dealing with this. There was a bunch of probably like 10 to 12 grasshoppers, like baby grasshoppers. They were tiny little baby grasshoppers, right behind me, like all over my crystals, and like a glass of wine I had left out as an offering. I don't know where they came in from because we're very indoors. I'm not close to any of my entrances. I haven't brought in any plants from outside, so I was dealing with that. If you never experienced grasshoppers before, they're very fast. They're hard to catch. So I was like, luckily we're still babies, so they're not super smart yet. I wouldn't say. So I was like moving really slowly, putting glasses over them and trying to like get paper over every individual tiny little one to bring them outside into my garden and find like the best hiding spots for them. But it was strange. It was a strange experience. So I've been doing that for a couple of days. It took a while because of just how fast and how small they are, and so yeah, that's how I'm doing. I'm just focusing on your energy, way to center and ground myself as much as possible. So I want to do a cord cutting, a releasing, and if something isn't ready to be cut, if maybe something just needs to be healed, or we don't want to let someone go, we just want to support or heal the dynamic. This is always for your greatest and highest good and of your own free will. We're not like energetically booting everyone out of your life. And some things are just working on their own time. Just putting this energy down, sensing and the selenite. The plus side of all the grasshoppers, all of my crystals got to charge because a bunch of them were on the crystals, so I brought them all outside. So they all have some sunlight and some grasshopper energy. Just generally cleansing. I'm feeling like a lot of clutter far out in the auric field. More in the spiritual plane. Just the daily stuff we pick up. Maybe some more external energies. People we weren't as close to, they're not getting to us as much. But for some reason, we're just energetically clinging onto them a little bit. I'm feeling the sensation of there are people that you aren't for at least one person here. Some of these chords right now aren't necessarily people that you are genuinely attached to. It's more so a projection of them based off closer attachments and past close attachments. So like you're feeling a lot of things about them, but it's not really them. You don't know them very well. It's just the reaction that you're energetically clinging to, which is okay. It's very normal. Just sweeping down, releasing those little itty tendrils, the messiness. Those who you've let go of for a while now, there's just something still occasionally tugging at your energy. We've just moved past a Venus retrograde. And even in the past, during weird Venus transits, it's always like, it's that feeling of like, when a Venus transit happens and you're suddenly dreaming about an ex who you haven't thought about in years and years and years, and you have a dream that they're your soulmate or something. That energy. Focusing on core, Falcon's here. Man, I love you. Breathe in, Falcon. I'm just focusing energy and filling up your own cup. Recentering your well, your connection to your own life force energy, so that as we're releasing, we're not clinging or feeling like we're like emptying things out and cutting things out invasively. More so, we've filled ourselves up. We're reconnecting with ourselves, with what is aligned for us, with what feels good, with love, with energy, with creativity. So it's not about losing anything, it's about gaining. Bringing in malachite to support the heart space. We're going in a little bit closer, less so the external, not so close tendrils, but the people who we have let close, who have genuinely impacted us. And being able to connect to the love and gratitude we might have for them without attaching ourselves. If they are just not someone in their life anymore, if they're someone who has hurt us in some way, being able to integrate and connect to any of those conflicting feelings we might have so that we can loosen the attachment. Letting yourself feel any grief or loss that the experience of not having someone in your life anymore can bring. Into the head of the fear of losing someone, because I'm feeling the sense of like abandonment, and where we know someone isn't good for us, or they're just not aligned with us anymore, or if we're just going on separate paths, but we're still clinging, we're trying to shape ourselves to keep someone around, because we're scared of the endings. Bringing in these little scissors. They're very pretty. We're going to use them just for their cord cutting. Just going to cleanse them. Smoke and then fire, calling in energy of my and your spirit guides, of unconditional love and of protection, to help support us in cleansing the space. I'm so sorry, Mama. No ash in my hands. Sensing into the field where I'm feeling. Right over this shoulder. Feels a little bit sticky. Helping dissolve. Feeling the throat and mouth like. Continuing to cleanse and release. If at any point you feel uncomfortable, please feel free to take a break. Grab some water, take a walk outside, sit under a tree. Especially if something heavier is coming up. Calling in that energetic protection. You're so safe and so whole. And anyone we're letting go of isn't meant to be there. You're not losing everything. I guarantee you. I've been through many friendship and other type of breakups and have moved away from entire friend groups who don't feel healthy anymore, and support systems. And you know what? I've always found and have continued to find people who do stick around, who genuinely make me feel good. To the heart, sensing into this energy. Just going to leave that one alone for now, actually. We'll focus on heart later. Releasing anyone who drains you. I want to call in my allies, my spirit allies, the energy of the storms. I love storm energy. just brightens me up, makes me feel so good. So I want to bring in this kind of lightning, thunder, the strength, the power, the cleansing, the wildness, anything that has made you feel small or constricted or powerless. We're releasing that. Healing from those people. Bringing in love and healing energy from the other world, from the spirit world. Going back into the mental sphere a little bit. With the head, the crown. Third eye. The front of the mind. We're going a little bit deeper. I'm just going to connect more deeply within myself to the channel of energy. We're focusing on the heart space and the sacral and this really close personal, these people we've really let in, these connections in the past who have hurt us. Maybe even like those contracts, those soul contracts, those karmic contracts with those who are there to help teach us lessons. I'm just anointing these with the protective flying ointment I made. It's a very soft but very protective energy. Some of my plant allies. yourself to feel the emotional depth. Connecting into the heart space even more deeply. If you have someone specific in mind who you want to let go of, maybe the feelings that they inspire in you, you can just allow them to be brought to the surface. Don't attach to them, just experience the sensation of how they make you feel. How they've been in your life. And then reclaim how you want to feel. What feels good in your life. Sometimes you've been disappointed or let down. And you felt unsafe. And you felt disrespected. Just not understood. Going down, moving the excess, anything that's ready to be recycled. We're going to move this down into your sacral, to this water energy, calling in Mother Ocean, the spirit, and guardians of water. Help support us in releasing and closing out old cycles with people, with our partners, with our intimate relationships. Close family, mothers and fathers, parents and guardians, how that has affected us, how You might still be clinging on to those same patterns. And allowing yourself to experience the mystery of, hey, maybe we haven't experienced the healthiest dynamics in the past. Maybe we don't yet know what that looks like. And that's a little bit scary, but there's something very exciting in that as well. In the unknown of a new dynamic, a new type of partnership, a new type of family, a new type of close connection, forming intimacy with those who are healthier, who reciprocate that energy, who want to give back, want to create a safe space with you. Connecting us into the sacral, into the hips, the pelvic floor. This is ocean jasper, by the way. So pretty. Connecting deeper into the hips, into the legs, and just rooting down to continue recycling, renewing this energy into the earth, helping you feel supported by the earth to uplift and bring in your own self-love. Healthier and more aligned and even more loving, more than you could possibly even imagine. Not to sound hokey, but you know. And this includes friendships. This includes, like, I'm not just talking romance. Romance is great. Love in all of its forms are great. We don't need to just center just one type. We are complex people with complex dynamics. So why should we just resign ourselves to only having one very specific type of love in our life when we could have so many? Or a smaller circle, you know? Whatever you feel good with. I just don't want to limit ourselves here. I heard them ringing in my ear as I was making that little speech. Bringing this ocean jasper right in, right under you. Light focus. Just a little bit more grounding before I seal this off. This is your reminder, grounding doesn't have to, if you're feeling like grounding specifically needs to be heavy or forced right now, it doesn't have to be. If you are feeling light and floaty and that feels good for you, go with it. If you're feeling more energized, that's great. If you're feeling sleepy, that's also great. Just fluffing you up. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this session was supportive or beneficial or relaxing. Whatever you needed today, I hope the session brought you it. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you want to keep up with my other videos, you can subscribe, hit that notification bell, and it'll inform you when I've posted. I also do have subscriptions open, or for a membership on YouTube, from anything from supporter to community member where you get access to early release, to full member where you get access to our more in-depth like monthly plant ally and other forms of content. We're going with the flow on those, more in-depth healing content. Yeah, so anyway, with that out of the way, either way, even if you just leave a nice comment, even if you just watch the ad in the background for a while, or enjoy the session and are happy afterwards, whatever it is, all the support means so much to me. I'm sending you all my best wishes. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.